thing, I want to start with just a quick history lesson here. So, as mentioned, the small block's been around a long time. We've been great partners, kind of a great marriage with the Corvette family. The first engine was made for a Corvette in Flint, Michigan, for the 1955 model. July 9th, 1954 was the date we made the very first engine. That engine is still in Flint, as well as the last small block model they made in 1999. And now sitting right next to it is the very first LS6 made in Flint, sitting right next to it. So we're kind of returning to our roots, and we're very glad to be partnering with our team in Flint. Other details, so what you see in the middle, that is the original 409 engine. All through development, we've been referring to this engine as code name RPOW. As you sensed before, as we've given details out, we like to be clever and hide things in plain sight, so we were calling it RPOW. And what that is an homage to is the original 409 was actually called the W series engine, and that's largely because of these rocker covers. I always believed these looked more like an M than a W, but I didn't make that claim. So anyway, it's a W series, and that's where we came up with RPOW. Moving ahead, obviously most of you know LS6 is not a new RPO for us. We have used it in the past. Most recently here on the LS6, that was in the Z06 from 2001 to 2004. So why did we select LS6 again? For several reasons. Of course, the LS and LT line, they're really synonymous in the market with performance. So we wanted to honor that, and then of course continue to honor our heritage. So as far as the LS, that's where that comes from. Is people, when you hear of an LS or an LT motor, you instantly know it's for a performance car, and you know what that means, especially the small block being attached to it. So that's what started the series for LS. The 6 itself is actually for the 6th generation. With this being the very first motor of the 6th generation, it felt very fitting to call this the LS6. So that's that origin itself.
Do you plan to lean into the 409 element of the LS6?
Oh, lean into 409. We debated this a little bit. I am not in the 409 camp. I get there's a cool song out there about 409. No 409 was ever in a Corvette. It was a predecessor to what became a big block, but it's kind of a weird engine, to be honest. Does anyone know that the deck wasn't parallel to the bore center in a 409? It had some other oddity. Okay, I'm sorry, I shouldn't call it weird. Innovative. So anyway, no, it's cool. We had fun with the fact that the displacement having to work out to 409. I was talking them into slightly less displacement. How about 396? That would be kind of cool. But anyway, no, it's just a fun jab we have. And there are some hidden 409s on the engine, like we like to play with little Easter eggs.
Looks like the backside. Rest as well.